I'm Gloria Venuh. I'm a final year MBA student, and I'll be speaking of how art through many years has changed my ideas of what art means to me and ways it has impacted my spiritual journey. As I was growing up, I understood an artist as someone who drew only realistic figures, which I was bad at. So I never considered myself as an artist, even though I loved painting nature for catharsis. After coming to CTS, I wanted to dive into further understanding of art and was introduced to an artist, Dr. Sue Boardman, who is now my supervisor for my summer internship. She introduced me to the idea of intuitive painting that completely flipped my understanding of what art is. Intuitive painting gives me the mindfulness to be spontaneous and also create something without really knowing what it leads to. I was surprised to discover new patterns of ideas as I began to engage in this process. In my art, I've allowed myself to merge into two concepts I'm learning to grasp: the spontaneity of intuitive learning. Here is where the use of thread becomes prominent. I try to create my background with this concept. The red thread symbolizes emotional strength, connection, and protection. Then I shifted to what I thought was an art, a human face. The organs through which we breathe, hear, smell, and speak becomes the context we live in. The nature in the painting reminds me that art could still be about what comes naturally to me as an artist, while I continue to explore the realistic and intuitive side of my artistic abilities. This painting is a metaphor for my spiritual journey. I have always thought that spirituality is expressed only in certain ways, through daily prayers, attending church, living uprightly, and refraining from making mistakes. However, the journey of art teaches me that spirituality is bombarded with feelings and ideas. One needs to do what they need to do at that moment to rest, breathe, draw, and create an always evolving art. The merging of intuitive and realistic art allowed me to create something that layers depth, meaning, and plethora of ideas in it. And this is the journey of my spiritual art.